In the past, plants, animals, water, soil, air, sunlight used to belong to every life on this earth. Everybody have access to this natural resource easily. But lately, in the name of civilization, in the name of progressive technology, in the name of freedom, we lost most of natural resources from our life. We let a few corporations control it. We let some people who have money, who have power, own it. And most of people don't have access to these resources anymore. So the monopolization system start to take over the whole resources in the world now. The problem is not end at that point. The problem relates to more part of our life. Because the monopolization system, they did not monopolize only our natural resources, but they monopolize our life also. They train us, design the system to force us, tell us to do what they want. We used to eat so many kinds of plants, so many kinds of animals. But now, they train us to eat only the chicken from their farm, the pork from their farm, meat from their farm. They train us to eat mainly corn, soybean, and wheat. They train us to work hard. Don't think about happiness. Don't think about freedom. Don't think about love. That's the way they monopolize our life right now. And then the monopolized system, it makes people, the whole world, do the same thing, think the same way, live in the same way. When we do the same thing in the big area, the big picture, it causes more problem. When we train us to eat only pork, chicken, and meat, when they train all the animals that we eat only corn. Everywhere have to grow corn. Corn spreading all over, everywhere. That causes ecological crisis everywhere. When we eat less variety, we have less nutrition. And when we eat something too much, we have over nutrition in some kind of nutrition. That causes our health problem. So that is the cause of crisis all over the world right now. Monopolization is the main cause of the crisis. Almost every crisis now. Now we have COVID-19. This is the health crisis. We are so weak. We get sick easily. And then monopolize the medical system. We cannot take care of ourselves because we cannot use herbal plant to help ourselves, to protect ourselves. In the past, we have wisdom about how to use herbal medicine. But now herbal medicine in many places is illegal. So the knowledge, the wisdom of using plant or local wisdom for healing disappear. And then we need to rely on conventional medicine. And conventional medicine is in the hand of a few people. So when the crisis happen all over the world, nobody have their own wisdom to take care of themselves. Nobody know how to protect themselves because the wisdom were monopolized by small amount of people. We need to rely on a few companies who make medicine for us. So our health get in trouble everywhere. So it's so hard to control the disease because we don't have the system that we can protect ourselves, to help ourselves. And when the crisis like this happen, it relates to another crisis, food crisis, economics crisis. Because everything were monopolized, were controlled by a few corporations. So the world now is just turned to become the property of a few corporations. Every life belongs to a few corporations. We were taught in the school that there's no slave on this earth. We have no more slave. Slave is bad thing. But actually, now we were trained to be a good slave. We work hard, have a bad health, have a broken family, eat very bad. Just work hard, work hard, work hard and die. That is the system that we create for ourselves now. We did not think about what is happiness. They taught us that happiness is shopping. Have money is happiness. There's only one way to be happy now. But we forgot the old way of living, that happiness is you have good food, you have freedom to go anywhere, to do anything, you have a good family, you enjoy your life. But now it's not like that anymore. So we will face more crises, more often and more serious from now on. Because the whole system were monopolized by a few companies, a few corporations, and in this corporation, they did not think about sustainability. They did not think about how we can have more natural resources on this earth. They just think about how we can consume the limited resources as much as we can. What is the solution for us now? What is the choice for our life now? If we don't think much, just try to be a good slave, work hard, eat bad, and die, that's enough. But if we think about life, have more choice, I think we can do something to make change for our life and for our next generation. For me, I think the easiest way, the most powerful way now is just come back to think about self-reliance. Self-reliance, it doesn't mean we have to be poor. It doesn't mean we refuse money. It doesn't mean we refuse technology. We use everything, but we use with consciousness. We use it to serve us, not use our life to serve it. If we come back to think about self-reliance, it's the way to stop sending food to the corporation. The way we live now, everybody work hard. All of us send food to feed the corporation. That's why they are bigger, and more power, and they can control the whole world because all of us feed them. But whenever we come back to think about self-reliance means rely on ourselves, not rely on the big system. And self-reliance means rely on each other. It doesn't mean we have to do everything ourselves. It doesn't mean we need to refuse money. It doesn't mean we have to refuse technology or refuse progressive life. We did not refuse anything, but we use everything with consciousness, with mindfulness. And we use everything to serve us, not work to serve the corporation. If we come back here, we send food to the corporation less and less and less and less. There will be weaker and weaker and weaker, and thinner, and then they have no power. But when we come back to self-reliance, we will have more power, we will be more healthy, we will have more friends, we will have more resources in our hand, we will be bigger, and we will have more power. I think this is the way to decrease crisis in the future. But if we rely on a few systems, the whole world rely on a few systems that we have now, that's the most dangerous thing. And it's the hard way to do that, because we need to sacrifice our life for it. But if we come back here, help ourselves and help each other, we create our new way of living. I think we decrease crisis, we relieve the crisis, make crisis become small thing easily in this way. I believe in this way. That's why I live in this way now. So help everybody, help to think, to find new solution. We cannot live in the old way anymore. We cannot think in the old way anymore. Think out of the box that we used to be, and we will see more choice. More people think, more people do differently. We will have more choice, more ways. That is hope for us.